Good morning, it's John Lake from makingmoneyonline2019.com, and I hope you're well. And today I'm going to tackle a little subject which a lot of people seem to have swept under the carpet. It's surrounding the GDPR, which is the General Data Protection Regulations, which came out across the world, although a lot of people think it was just for the EU. Last May 2018. Now, there's a lot of people that seem to think that it doesn't affect them because they're not in the EU, but let me tell you, it does. So if you've got a website that attracts viewers from within the EU, the European Union, then you need to be compliant. Now, you might just sit there and think, oh, well, I'm not going to bother, it's only the EU. Well, if you have a look at here, this is the fines for non-GDPR compliance, which kind of take your breath away a little. And it's the Information Commissioner's Office has the power to fine a non-compliant company up to £17 million, or 4% of annual turnover, whichever is higher. I mean, that is a lot of money, and obviously for a lot of you people out there, that is not going to be the case in terms of the amount, but the penalties that could happen are quite large, and let's face it, who needs a penalty? So what do you need to do to be compliant, I hear you ask? Well, as you can see, one of the main things, as you can see on our site here, is down at the bottom here we have this stripe which says that we use cookies, and you have to tell anybody that comes to your website that you use cookies, and they have to be able to click the button to say that they accept it. So hence the little green button at the bottom. Now if I show you some other examples of these cookie buttons, we've got Debenhams here in the UK, and we've got, see, we use cookies to personalize content, to analyze traffic, blah blah blah, and underneath here we've got a couple of buttons, and over here we've got one up the top. We use cookies to make the site easier to use. Read our cookies policy, and you can click I agree. TheMoneySavingExpert.com, which is a huge website in the UK, and in the United States you also have the New York Times, so they're taking it seriously, and review our cookie policy. So you can read the cookie policy there and accept before you move on to see the rest of the site. So it's not just a cookie policy. You have to show things like your privacy policy, terms and conditions. So look, we've got on here, for example, we've got a privacy policy, which they have to be able to see. The affiliate disclosure. So let's wait a little second for that to pop up. So as you can see, privacy policy on down through. Okay. So we've found a little. If your website's on WordPress, we found a little WordPress tool, which is a plugin which sets all this up really simply for you, and it's called the WordPress plugin for the GDPR cookie compliance policy, and it states it takes 60 seconds to set up. Now, the beauty of this as well is if you're a marketer, it actually includes resale rights. So not only can you set it up on your own sites, but you can sell it to others as well. Now, it's $17 straight off the bat. I'll tell you that, it's $17, which is an absolute snip when you've just seen the fines that could come about if you don't do this. So basically, as it states here, is a little bit about the regulation itself, and as it says, all websites should prominently display their cookie privacy policy to EU visitors, even if your website is not a part of the EU. So this nifty little plugin automatically adds the cookie notice on the bottom of your website. So there you go, it looks like that. So nice and simple, no coding or anything like that. Now, not only that, you get as a bonus the Legal Pages Creator WordPress plugin as well, which again, as I've shown you, it creates all of these: privacy policy, disclaimer, terms of service, contact, affiliate. You can take those, any of those out if you don't need them. So if you're not an Amazon affiliate, you can leave that bit out. Very, very simple to use. And as it says, you need these legal pages to comply with most internet laws around the world. And as we move forward on the internet, obviously these things are going to come to bite us on the backside if we're not careful. So as you can see, $17, a snip to get those two little plugins there, and it's guaranteed as well. So there you go. Look, simply contact the vendor within 60 days, which is really good. So you've got 2 months to try it out, and they'll give you money back, no questions asked. So I hope you're a little bit more enlightened now and enjoyed that, and we'll see you next time. If you like this video, drop a like down below, press the like button, and subscribe, and then you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Don't forget to hit the bell icon, because then you'll automatically get told when we got our next video coming out. And come and visit us over at makingmoneyonline2019.com.